Hey everybody, hold please. I am trying to set up. My bad. Hey, happy Memorial Day! Memorial night. How's it going? Also, happy Monday. Why not? Why are you doing that? My mouse got stuck. That's very weird. There we go. Yeah. We did it. We made it past that shitty weekend. And now we're ready to start working tomorrow. Stoked. Oh shit. I'm watching other people now. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Wow, wow, wow. And now we can do everything we wanted to and watch me work on Escape to Orbem. The world's first WordPress game engine. Oh my fucking god. I really hate that this happens. Like, you can't put the goddamn phone up because the stupid fucking charger, like, I have to balance it. Like, I wish I had a stupid fucking... Anyways. Hey. How's it going, everybody? That's just me complaining. So, look! I did a whole bunch of stuff off stream. We got... fucking... Forget it. I'm gonna really try to pay attention to this, but now it's not even standing up. Look at the new start screen. This came out really nice. For those who are watching on the phone. So this is an animated start screen. This is actually using a video. I mean, I developed it like a GIF, and you know, with the glowing portal and the little guy's hand twitching. But it's an MP4 because a giant GIF is, you know, not as performant when you load it. So I added a couple new options here. Not new options, but the sign-in screen background image can now also be a video. Same with the background of the areas that you choose. You can make them videos as well, because I wanted to be able to animate the backgrounds of certain levels. But yeah, this came together really nice. And I made this center point with the continue new game. These buttons, like if I go incognito. Hey, Asher Epstein, what up? Welcome. Check out my random WordPress-based video game. So, video is fine. It's full screen. It's working fine. Also, if you're logged out, it starts muted. That was the big problem, is that I was starting the video even if you're logged out, and the browser didn't want you to play the video if it wasn't muted. So I'm allowing you now to unmute and mute the video, the start screen video. Not start screen video. This is the game introduction video. So this is the start screen. And now you'll see there's two options here. New game, log in or register. And this box is the only thing that's kind of dynamic on the page. Everything else is just part of the video, even the black background and stuff. So I styled this box in order to do whatever you wanted. I also am allowing you to, on the page content itself, it puts stuff right above the buttons. So if you wanted to put a little intro text right here for your game specifically, or whatever you want to do above this. I mean, this is my background video. If your video game has something else, like, you don't have to have the black box. The buttons are going to be here no matter what, so you can do whatever you want above it in the content too. So, but I also added some new like warning pop-ups. So if you click the new game, you'll see now it says warning. If you start a new game without logging in, your game progress will not be saved. That's true. That is a fact. But I am allowing you to play the game without logging in, which is cool. Which I'm allowing anybody to build their game the same way, using the game engine. You can choose whether login is required, which in that case you wouldn't have the new game button. It would just say login or register if you're not logged in already. But yeah, so you can click continue or log in. So kind of incentivizing people to log in still, but let me grab some water. Ugh. There we go. That was drying out. Alright, yeah. So, warning screen. Click continue, you can play the game. Boop. And now you have a video that I generated with AI of a random person doing random things. That is going to be where the intro video goes. Where I currently do not have one yet. And that's the introduction to the level. Basically, like, hey, what's up? I just got fired. My name's Graham, Dr. Graham Milford, blah, blah, blah. And then you can start playing. So, this is good. I really wanted to spend some time on the start screen because, you know, it's the first thing you see after the video, of course. But you can skip the video. And, give it a little bit of movement with his hand typing and the portal glowing, which I think came out really nice and solid. And it is funny, he's just kind of sitting there while like a portal is glowing on his side. And I know it's kind of hard for people on the phone to see that because I cut it off a little bit. Let me see if I can move it. What? Nope, that's my video. I meant to move that. There we go. Yeah, so you'll see over here on the right, there's this portal glowing. And then you have his little hand on the mouse typing. There we go. Yeah. So, let me center it again. I like kind of having it more on the left, but it's just hard because I don't want to go too small because then you guys can't see anything. I could make my image smaller, I guess. But it's not about the height, it's about the width, you know? So it's kind of hard. So I apologize. Anybody on the phone, if you want to see the full screen, go to full screen YouTube, which I'm also streaming on full screen, or Twitch, Orbem.live. Orbem.live is available to all. Or you can go to my website, orbemortar.com, and watch directly on the homepage. Anyways, let's get back into it. So yeah, spent a lot of time on this. Got the start of the game kind of working. Whether you're logged out, logged in, whether you're wanting to register an account, log into an account, or just start a new game fresh, or continue a game. Everything works completely fine. And this is my local. The thing I've been working on, brand new, something I never thought about, and I didn't really think. I kind of thought about it. I think I thought about it a couple times, was money. Like, money in the game. Because I was hesitant to start adding money right off the bat, because currency changes when you go to Orbem. You know, the game starts on Earth, and that's the entire demo is based on Earth. So to make people collect money in Earth, and then it turns into dormants, which is the currency in Orbem, which dormants are dormant crystals. Crystals are, you know, I don't want to go too deep into lore, but crystals are very valuable. Harmonian crystals specifically. And if you don't know any of that is, then you have no idea what this is. What the entire game and the entire company and where Orbem came from in the first place. The Harmonian Chronicles. Book 1 and Book 2 are out right now on Amazon for anybody who wants to partake in the lore and kind of understand a little sci-fi fantasy nugget that I have created. These are books I wrote. Book 1 and 2 are out now. I am writing Book 3 right now. Book 4 will be written after that. And it's going to be a 4-book series. So, unfortunately, if you're waiting to binge all 4 books, you're going to have to wait. But feel free. If you like audiobooks, I have an amazing book narrator. So it's on Audible and anywhere else audiobooks are available that that ACX distributes to. And we have a paperback if you just have to smell that book. I'm using the cream, nice old school cream pages too, so it has that good book smell. And then ebook, if you have to do Kindle. And if you have a Kindle Unlimited account, you can just read it right now. You don't even have to buy it or anything. Just use your account as you would any other book. So this is where the game comes from. I'm basing Escape to Orbem, the video game, the RPG, pixel RPG, off of my book series. So it has a built-in story. Okay. So, yeah, there's a couple things we have to take care of. Money. I am giving you $50 right off the bat. I'm letting you talk to Carol. I create a little Easter egg Carol nugget for you. So not only can you go in and destroy her plants for a point each time you do it, which apparently is broken. Ooh, that's good to know. Why? I don't think that's why. Let me check here. Oh, good. It appears I have broken the point system. Good, good, good. Great to know. Well, not only can you break her plants, but you can also talk to her and she'll give you, $50. See, that worked. How come the plant breaking didn't work? I must have broke something specific for the plants. And I also changed points from that yellow bar to a gray bar. Originally because I switched the yellow bar to money. But then I realized, like, oh shit. Why would you have a progress bar for money? Unless you're trying to get to a goal. So instead I switched it to a dollar amount. And that dollar sign is replaceable. I have a new game option field for money icon. Well, I gave the option, but I don't think I actually added the game option yet. I should probably do that too. So we got a few things to work on. Let's see here. So we have the money amount. Yeah, right here. So money image. Where's that coming from? Oh, it looks like I didn't even add the fucking option. Cool. I guess I'll do that right here. Money image. And this will be money image. And then, let's see here. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and switch real quick. The category on Twitch. Because Restream does not set that. Which is so cool. That means I have to take time out of my day. Go here. And write game development. Which is crazy. It's still not the first one that comes up when you type game development. Alright, we're good. So, apparently my bot followers stuck. And now I'm stuck with an extra 200 or so, a little less than 200 fake accounts. So I look really cool, but I have nobody watching, so it's obviously fake. So that's cool. Ooh, 3 of my top followers. They're all fake. Why are they my top followers? They don't even have followers. You mean 3 of my most recent followers? That doesn't make any sense. Twitch, you crazy. Okay. So let's do this. We'll do explore money, and then let's go into the class. Let's go to the game option. Use the post types. Why? Oh, yeah. And then I define the menu items where that's a taxonomy. Oh, here we go. Let's add it to, let's put it above the indicator icon. Explore. Map. Oh, map. Money image. There we go. Upload. Money icon. Yeah, sure. That'll twerk. I never keep the names consistent. Because I rock. Let's test it out. That is production, so it's not going to be there, but it will be here. Money icon. There we go. Let's use the dormant icon I have for now, because that's what it's going to end up being. Where did I put that? Dormants. Correct. In all the books, but I want an image. Oh, here we go. Womp. Save that. And then now it should just show up where the money, see where the dollar sign is? That should turn into a dormant icon now. Yep, there we go. That worked, other than the fact that it is styled incorrectly. Burp. So we'll have to do a max width of like, 20. Oh shit, 20 pixels? Maybe 16. It's a good symbol. Size, 16. Yeah. Alright, what is this? Money count, money image? Yeah, so money amount is this. So yeah, we'll do it there. Max width. Oh no, we did what, 16? And I'll do width 100%. Cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, whatever image somebody puts there will work. So if I refresh, perfect. So now there's 0 dormants. Okay, another thing I added, big life improvement. You will now notice, even though I am logged in as an admin, there are no dev mode options. All those extra dev mode things I added, where things were like, you know, can you fucking move, Carol? They were all visible and stuff. I have to fix that too. I want that to never show up again once you hit it the first time, because it's supposed to be an introduction to the game, so it should not come back when you refresh. Can I do that? Introduction video. Yeah, I kind of want to do that with any cutscene that's a video, I'm guessing. Like, you'd only be able to view that video once. Right? As a blanket rule, doesn't that make sense? Probably. Anyways. So, dev mode. You'll now notice at the bottom left here is literally... How do I show this? It's completely covered up by everything on the screen. How do I show you? I do not know. Let's try this. First off. Yeah, we can do that. So here on the phone, you can see there's a little text right here. Boop. If I click that, dev mode turns on. So now instead of me just being able to hide individual items, I made it so I could hide like the entire dev menu, including the open close links and, you know, the add new shit, the God mode, no touch shit, add new, yeah. So, and I can just as easily turn it off, which unfortunately makes these show up, all the explainers, because it turns, which actually that shouldn't be. Didn't I turn the opacity to inherit? It is inherit. Which inherit means it should take on, I guess that's not what inherit means. Unset? No. Can I just do nothing? Maybe I can just do nothing. Where is that? Oh wait, you. Yeah, let's just do nothing. Much better. Because then it'll get taken over. And so if we do bep, and we go blap, blap. See, now they're gone. Perfect. And it'll show. And it'll still show until I do that. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that intro video, I definitely want it to disappear. So in order to make something disappear in the game for good, you have to persist it. And we do have a function called persist item removal. Now, it adds it to a global array And that array variable is basically just keeping track of, you know, what you already interacted with, whether it's a collectible or whatever. So in that case, don't I already have something about triggers in that? Let me see. So engage, cutscene. This thing gets so hot. Ow. It really is hot. Yeah, well, I guess I don't get background light for that. There we go. You know, the background light adds a little bit of depth to my background. Even though, you know, whatever. It just makes it look better, I guess. The depth of my face. And I did a whole lighting thing when I started streaming. So we have engaged cutscene. Don't I do persist item removal? I think that is what happens to... Yeah, because I do have a remove after cutscene option for items. You get to select which item you want to remove after the cutscene. But... No, that's before cutscene. Where's after cutscene? After cutscene. Run point animation. Move NPC. Remove items. Here we go. So yeah, that's remove after cutscene. I guess... What does this function do? Basically go through all the items in the list, and then it removes it from the map, and then it persists it. So I could pass it to this function, I guess. Though, now that I look at this, this is going to grab every item. After any cutscene, it seems like. Uh-oh, hold on. Maybe I counteract that somehow. Yeah, because it goes through here. Oh, it says if cutscene is the cutscene. Okay, so yeah, I do specify the cutscene to remove it after. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I might just need to, like, throw the persist item removal. Though, I don't know, have I ever removed a cutscene trigger before? Now, cutscene triggers should automatically get removed once you view them. Because I'm not allowed to view them more than once. No, that's not true. I mean, I'm not until you refresh. But my whole thing is I want it to persist after you refresh. Specifically for videos. I kind of don't mind if you hear the cutscene again. Because you can't get points again. So even if it's something that gives you points, you can't get those again. I think. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get this up and running. What is this? Oh yeah, it's one of my songs. Open. You. There we go. Much better. Okay. Huh? Oh no, I couldn't get that. Yeah, it's been a while. Haven't played that in a little bit. Okay, so we know what we want to do after the cutscene. We want to remove and persist the video trigger. Now, how do triggers persist? Triggers. Yeah, remove the trigger. Got the mission remove triggers. There has to be a... Where am I removing triggers? I know I am. Blah, blah, blah. Triggers. I have to be removing and persisting triggers. Because... Well, I guess... I don't know. I know I'm removing the triggers for materializing items. That might be very specific. Yeah, save materialized items. So this is literally a function specifically for saving materialized items. And I think what it's doing is, if I remember correctly, it's adding it to the same array. Or is this actually making its own thing? Oh yeah, making my own materialized item list. Okay. But materialized items are triggers that make items show up. Meaning, I define all the items on the map, but if they're a materialized item, they only show up when you trigger them. That way I can make, like, things show up after certain cutscenes. Or certain interactions. Or if you touch something, you know? Like, it's not here until you want it to be, basically. So, like... I'll make something show up in my office after I go to a different part on the map. That way it shows a little bit of progression in time and things change. That being said, this would be a good spot to put triggers I do not want to show. So let's see, what am I using this for? And yeah, to user meta. Let us see. Let us see. Well, it's not here. So it's got to be inside of the HTML points, my generic map item HTML. Well, is materialize item triggered? So this is a function I add. Basically says this has already been triggered, because if it's on this list, it's been triggered. And if it has, what do I do? This is the original save. This is deleting that. Is it triggered? Okay. Where am I using this function? Somewhere else, apparently. So, this goes to get item HTML. Okay, so this is part of the general grab. So I'm grabbing the name, checking the location, and me. Got it. So in that case, this would be good. Well, let's see what we're doing with this first. Will this be useful? Okay, so false, empty, top, materialized item trigger, and false. It's already been triggered. Okay, got it. So in that case, it might work to use this for other triggers as well. Because all I would have to do is go here, and then we go to, what was it, cutscene? What am I trying to do? Cutscene. Yeah, here. So the trigger is down here, cutscene trigger. Yeah, this is it right here. So all I would have to do is add it. So false. So if none of these height or width are empty, and basically and yeah, and false equals triggered. Is cutscene triggered? I could do that, something like that. And then the is cutscene triggered is just grabbing the materialized item, meta, array, and checking. Hey, Alonso, how's it going? Happy Monday. How you doing, bud? Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you saying hi. Okay. So then I need to grab that same array, which is the materialized item array, which will be you. Okay, so do cutscene triggers, which are technically not cutscene triggers, but they are triggers nonetheless. And we'll just get current user ID. That. Oh, I don't think I have to use the ID. Yeah. Using the materialized item array. And then I'll need to use the same util function, which is cutscene triggered equals is materialized item triggered, and we'll use wait, how's this work? It's the item name, the location, user ID. Oh, so I need the explore cutscene. post name. And then I need the location, which I have, area. And then I need user ID. Okay, sounds like I'm gonna need that a few times, so let's do this. User ID. Get current user ID. That should be correct, I guess. How am I doing user ID? I know I'm using this a few times. Material. This item trigger. It's coming from Joe. No. Coming from Joe. Where am I getting? So these are the oh, here. User ID is coming from. Oh, current user ID. All right. Looks like I'm passing it here too, which is probably coming from the get Orbem array. So it looks like I might have to do that for cutscenes as well. Alright, let's try that, and then we'll actually do that. Because apparently I'm going to need that. We just copying shit. Okay, user ID. Cool. So these are the cutscene triggers. Cutscene triggers, right? No, it's user ID. So it's just getting one. Oh, I must have to. Oh, right. I don't need this. Right. The function itself already does that. I don't need this. So this is just user ID. Alright, so where am I calling this? I am calling this right here. Okay. But I'm also calling this via the API. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Wait, yeah, it probably matters. Hold on. Get new area, Orbem area. What am I doing? Yeah, this one. Which, right. So now I can call user ID here. Okay, cool. So this should work so far. We should be able to get the materialized item triggers and have the same logic. The only thing is I need to now save the trigger in the same way. Why do I have a error? Where is the error coming from? Am I doubling up? I am. Good looking out, ID. Okay. False. That way the trigger will not show up again. Okay, cool. In that case, I need to add the saving functionality of that, which is happening here. I need the area and that. That's fine. Where is this array happening? So I'm only doing this once. Seems like trigger item creation if you walk on the trigger. Correct. And then what? It's just adding. Why is it an array? Oh. I don't know. I know there's a reason for that. Because... Say materialized item array. Push item name. Right, this is also for drag destinations, not just materialized items, huh? Right. Oh, this is showing drag destinations. Yeah, this is pretty complicated. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I built it. Okay. And items. Alright, so this is basically like... This is the whole materializing items if you step on the trigger. So I step on the trigger, item shows up. Step on the trigger, drag dest shows up. If it exists. But the clean class name is coming from the trigger itself. Now, I did add some logic when I was doing dev mode that I'm now putting the ID of the base item, and then triggers get the same ID -T. And as well as different items have, they're not triggers, but there's something. They have -S. I forget why. Or -C. I don't know. I forget why, but I also have other things that are not triggers. So that being said, where is this being called? This is only for materialized item triggers. So here's a cutscene trigger. I already have this. So this is right above this. I could basically tap into this and just call this, you know, so if the trigger gets called, the trigger gets triggered. So it wouldn't be this, it would be this. Trigger indicator. Trigger has been viewed. Trigger. Then if it's not engagement, then this happens. Now, I could then this removes the trigger itself. Now what I want to do is persist trigger so it isn't triggerable again. I just wonder if this will work. Because in this case, I'll just do this with the name of the trigger, right? Which in this case, item name is clean class name version. Okay. I wonder if clean class name will work for this as well. I wonder. And then do I have area? Oh, see, I'm getting area from here. I should make this a little bit more global. Let's put area way up here, because I'm sure I need this more than once. Yeah, we don't need to be calling area a million times. This is the area. Cool. Alright. There's no way to test this other than testing it. So let's check if this save materialized item will work for the video trigger. And here we go. Do that. Nope. Do that. Go. Okay. Well, it called. And I got a 200. Introduction. That is the cutscene name. So technically should work. Yeah, we got the user ID. We have the area. Alright. So now when I refresh, technically the video shouldn't play. Alright. I think that was first shot. Cutscene triggers right here though. No. That's the explore item. Oh, shit. What is this? What is happening? Oh, I have an error. Uh-oh. Illegal offset. 1687. Okay. It doesn't like this. Location. Okay. It doesn't like my location. I thought... Oh. Wait, what? That's the next area. Error. My bad. That. Kind of annoying. Alright, still worked. Does not appear to have caused any new errors now. So this is the cutscene itself. And this is nothing. Good. I think it worked. Woo! Great. Cool, that's a load off, because that was really annoying. Every time I wanted to like refresh and I was standing here, you know, it would always play that intro video over and over. Grand. Okay, so now we need to fix the money. Yeah. So we need to get money working. It's not even triggering a save anymore, which is annoying, but let's do it. So in the money. What? Money. So there's a whole thing about triggering money. So it does appear I am properly triggering the points animation, but I'm not actually triggering the point save. So let's check why that is. So points. Points. No. User points. Yeah, here we go. So we got user points for magic. Add user points. Okay. So this is the normal function, run point animation. This is working fine. But for point, we have all this stuff that's like level based, changes the level based of whatever it is. So we leave that alone. But other than that, seems like this is all good. And this has nothing to do with what I need. This, so it does the whole thing, boop, 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 hits a point. So now this is where it starts doing the back-end logic. So I already have this, where the amount has nothing to do with that. This is for health. We get the bar, which there is no bar. For money. So this might screw something up. But this is if it exists. So that means gauge is false, which is fine. But also could be what's stopping it from working. Add explore points. This positions. What is this? Oh, this is the actual global array. So this is adding the thing that gave me points to the explore points list. So I can't give you points again. That might be a little difficult for a cutscene. Possible. So I have type, which is money. Position, I believe, is the cutscene name. It should still work. But anyways, okay, we'll deal with that when we get to that. So we have another thing for money right here. This is if it's it. Okay, so money, I'm doing specifically one thing here. I'm setting the amount, and then I need to change this because we no longer have a gauge. So what I need to do is actually, let's get the money count. Shall we look on here? Money amount. I should be able to just get like money text and set the amount. So let's do that. So money text equals bar dot query selector money text, and then we should be able to just set the amount. Text content equals amount. Oh, equals amount. Fantastic. Guess we should let people know we are live. Okay. So now that we have, technically it should be setting the amount. We need to make sure persist item removal works properly. It's not persist item removal. It is. I mean, this is what basically says, hey, if you get that cutscene again, don't get money again. So I am wondering how this works. Yeah, it's got special things for health. Okay. So, first off, hey, C-Films. Doing all right. Just working on money. Glad you're doing great. So let's give me 50 bucks. Good. The 50 showed up. But nothing happened. Okay, so we had the add explore points. So that's good. But I wonder if that does anything. Because Talk to Carol is the cutscene. Technically, I should be able to use this. Fine. Let me double check what add user points does. Wait, what? Oh, add explore points. Okay. Yeah, I was already here. So this is the persist item removal. So it actually is sending correctly, which is great. The items in there correctly, the amount, the use. Okay, so everything looks good there, but let's go into the class itself. Explore points. Now, save point. Type. Did I send the type? Type is money. Okay, cool. So that is being sent. I'm going here. I do have money. think this is still fine. Yeah, this should be fine because I have money, points, and the amount. Okay, I mean, there's one way to figure this out. First off, do I have explore points? Am I part of this? Okay, we have money now. Talk to Carol. It does not have the amount correctly. We do have talk to Carol though, so that's good. But the amount is incorrect. The points should be... Okay, so how is that getting at it again? So it's persisting. No, it's before this. It's right here, yeah. Where's the amount get added? I think maybe I don't add the amount yet. Seems like all I'm doing is just adding it to the positions array. That way it doesn't trigger again. But the amount, I don't think matters. The money called in the game? Well, on Earth, which is where it's starting, it's just normal money, you know. Dollar bills, y'all. But when they go to Orbem, they're called dormants. That's D-O-R-A-M-A-N-T-S. Dormants. They're crystals. Dormant crystals, basically. Well, that's why they call them dormants. It's basically, crystals are very valuable. Harmonian crystals. Because they're very powerful. They have a lot of power in them. It's how Harmonians, you know, create fantastical technological advancements. So there are a lot of leftover crystals because they farm them basically to make them, and a lot of them just don't have any power at all, and they use them in Orbem as currency. So eventually they'll be called dormants, and that's why I have this weird little crystal thing here. The crystals themselves are more of a power source, and you know, they're used to transfer power throughout the actual item itself in specific ways, you know, and it can be, you know, powering a mock chip or whatever the equivalent is in their stuff. But crystal is not a coding language. No, crystals are, they're basically, crystals are crystals. They're just, like I said, more of a power source. Hey! Yes, this is Fantasy Sci-Fi. Not sure what game this is about. Sorry. No problem. Video Fiend. How's it going? Thanks for jumping on. So this video game that I am building is based off of the Harmonian Chronicles. This is my sci-fi fantasy novel series. Book 1 and 2 are out right now on Amazon. You know, paperback, ebook, whatever, audiobook. I'm writing book 3 right now. Sneak preview for you if you want to see is right here. So you can pause or rewind and read that if you want a sneak preview. But yeah, so it's, the game is based off of Orbem right now, book 1. And eventually it'll follow all 4 books. There's going to be 4 books in the entire series. Yeah. So this is all sci-fi and fantasy. Yeah, no problem. So right now we're working on money. I just added money. I was just, you know, watching a lot. My wife plays a lot of games. Watching her playing Clair Obscur, you know, Expedition 33, and yeah, crystals are energy, and also, you know, just a bunch of other games that even my daughter's Roblox games and stuff like that. I'm just really seeing that I'm gonna need money to really allow the users to do more in the game. A prequel to the book? Probably. Once I finish the series, I'll probably go back because there is a whole buttload. How long have you been a developer? Yeah, I've been I have a whole background story about how a lot of like the Orbem War, which is like a big talking point in the book, like how it started. Like I don't go too deep into it yet. How long have you been a developer? I've followed for a while. Oh, do you do a day job? You work in cybersec, but love web dev. Nice. It's changed a lot since a few months ago. Sprites look good. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. No, I'm a website programmer by day. I'm a WordPress programmer specifically by day. But yeah, I've worked a lot recently on the start screen. So you'll see a lot of changes just how you start playing the game. Developed this whole animated start screen. And this is the production kind of final assets. I mean, this is technically still my local. I had to pull everything down, but yeah, a lot has developed. I'm doing a lot to finish the demo and production, but every time I kind of like progress and realize what more things I need to add, I end up having to develop more things, like money. Because eventually I'm gonna, you know, want you to be able to buy items, go to the merchant. I mean, when you go to Cannith Village, which is going to be the first major area in Orbem you end up going to, you're going to be buying food, clothes, you know, normal RPG style stuff, upgrades, get your weapons fixed, that kind of stuff. But I also added a major amount of dev mode to the game. You see here, and I just recently made it so you can turn it on and off. But if you're an admin in the game engine, you can turn dev mode on, and now you can see all the triggers. So all these like light blue things, these are all triggers that you couldn't see before. So I wouldn't really know where they are. Also, I have like a cool pinpoint tool where if you click it and you click on the map, it shows you the exact dimensions. And this is going to be good for when you want to actually start. I mean, when you create new items on the map in the starting position. I have my open and close. This is like every item that's on the map right now, including all the plants and the explainers, the triggers, and all this kind of stuff. And I can actually hide them with these little eyeball things. So I can hide all these plants on the left here and unhide them if I need to. I can also turn on God mode and no touch so that nobody can touch me and I don't have to interact with anybody if I don't want to. Yes, thank you. So I can just walk around the map, go through walls, you know, God mode stuff. And the best part is I can click and drag things wherever I want. So if I want to move this plant, I can just put it on the map where I want. And when I let go, it saves that position. So I don't have to go in and manually change coordinates every time. That's the biggest thing, for sure. And getting that click and drag to work on all the items was hard. Because some things are not just posts that I can update the position. Some things are like triggers of posts. So I had to do some tricky logic in order to update the right post meta fields. Oh, look, I got 100. Yeah, that's also a problem. So I need to not be able to just keep collecting money. Wait, did that work? Did that persist? It seems like that persisted. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at that. The money persisted fine. Okay. So I think that's it. I think we got the whole persisting thing working. So now that trigger is persisting. That should be good. I can get money right here. So now I have 50. I can get my 100 points. Got my new mission. He says he wants to talk. And now he's going to walk away from me. And that mission should be gone. Yep, so that worked fine. He walks away. Okay, and now I should be able to refresh and still have 100 points and 50 whatever dollars. Great. Great. Now, the only issue I'm having here... Oh my god. I also need to make focus view close when you hit the action key. Right now you have to click. Let's do that real quick, actually. Explainer. So where's the... Is this the action key trigger? If trigger equals true... Oh no, not explainer. My bad. Focus view. Sign. Interact. Right, so this opens the sign. I want to be able to close it though. And right now... How do I close it? I have to close it by... Oh, right here. Click event. Got it. So this is just a general click event now. Okay. So on top of this, I also need to add a key event. So many key events. Where do I close the explainer key event? Because it would be nice to also close signs the same way. So where's the explainer? The explainer. So this is like the show explainer. And then I added the whole talking. Oh, that's right, explainer. I added S. And this is for the audio. Oh, sound. Dash S is for sound. And then, oh, here it is. Key down, close. Okay. Right. I wonder if I could tap into this. But this only happens if... Okay, I might just have to copy it, basically. Same thing. I'll remove the event listener so it doesn't stay. But let's go ahead and steal this. Alright, let's go to sign. It'll be here. And we'll do the same thing here. So we're adding a general event listener. We'll add another one right here. This will be close sign. Close sign. Sign. Technically I should do the same thing for this one, but whatever, it's fine. Don't need to do that. Alright, cool. Technically this should work fine. Is this good now? Yeah. So this is close event using space bar for focus view. Grand. Oop. Let's try it out. This will be good. Because having to like click just to close something is really annoying. Let's try again. Yeah, it's not working. What am I doing wrong? Close sign, close sign, close sign. Oh, I'm not actually closing the sign. I'm an idiot. My bad. There you go. It was just triggering for no reason. try it out. Work. Shit. Why is it not working? Item. Oh. How am I doing it for the close explainer? Triggy. Yeah, see, it's... But I think Triggy is being defined way earlier. Maybe that's why. Item is being... Oh no, see, it's getting passed to this function. So I should be able to get it, no problem. Huh. Key down. Close sign. I don't know, let's refresh. Aha, there we go. Oh, what happened? Cannot read. Open up. What? Oh, apparently something got triggered. Weird. Let's try that again. Whoops. No, it's not working. Interesting. Let's try again. Huh. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I clicked by accident. Ha! What am I missing? Alright, we gotta get this one. Click event works fine. But this close sign is not working fine. Interact. Create this. Now, let's see what we got. Is this even getting hit? Wanna click? Maybe it's not. I wonder if I should put this inside here. You know? Because it's specific for the sign. No, it's definitely not getting hit. Interesting. So this function's not getting hit. But I think this is getting hit, right? Add event listener, key down. Close sign. Close sign. Not getting hit on key down. Let's double check this is getting hit. Should be. Oh. Well, there you go. That's not even getting hit. Okay, hold on. Is this like cached or something? What the fuck? No? Oh, shit. What happened? Oh. It is getting hit. It seems like it only got hit when I... This might be the same issue I was having. The same issue I was having before. Where the key down events are like canceling each other out. Let's check. So for the sign, the interact with item, it opens up. And this key event is just a general. Oh yeah, that's right. So this isn't even about the key down event. It's about you touching the item with your weapon. And then I interact with it. The key down is how I interact with it, but that's how I like make my weapon move. Interesting, interesting. So the key down is not working. Let's go. And yet the explainer, which is triggered by a trigger, I guess it's not triggered by a key down event though. Interesting. I don't really know. Yeah, because this hay was getting triggered. Only when I walked away? So you go here. So that's fine. We go here. We open it. Oh. You think it might be because I'm... Yeah, see, I walk back. And then I get screwed up. It's trying to reopen it again, I think. That's why I'm getting the error. Still not working, though. What is happening here, though? Open up. Item isn't working, or something. Where's that error coming from? Oh my god, I hate this sometimes. Yeah, space. Got the indicator icon. Cutscene. We got the... Yeah, we got the engage. Now we're gonna... Okay, so it's fucking up on the add. Open up class. So right here. But why? Because class list? Cannot read class list. So items coming in is null, which makes 0 sense. Because if item was null, then how did it even get here? That doesn't make any sense. Seems like this logic's getting obfuscated. Unless I'm on the wrong spot. Is there another open up area? Hold on. Oh, well, no. See, that's close sign. That's the one I just added. Oh, engage sign. It must be this. Oh, engage the sign to open. Wait, why do I have this in 2 spots? Oh, is this why I'm fucking up? Because I'm doing this all in the wrong spot? Why do I even have this? Oh, look, engage sign. What am I doing? Where was I? So I was here. Interesting. So this is... might not even be doing anything. Let's remove this. Because I kind of think this is not the right spot. I think this is the right spot. But then also there's the other thing. This right here. Oh no, this is where it's getting hit. Okay. Alright, let me check. This might be what I was looking for. And that might be why I was confused why this wasn't working. Let's try it here. Yeah. Might explain why this has been kind of screwy. So we have this. Sign. Close. Okay. That was the problem. I got distracted by the interact with item function. I guess I left that in there. Cool. So now I can open. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't keep getting points from her. That's not fair. And I can open and close signs with the action key. The magic action key. Alright. Hey, that's pretty good. So, the next thing I want to do is not allow you to collect points from... Oh, let's actually do this. I want to start fresh. I want to see, does this add the points? I think it did. I think we already saw that it did. I also have to change that. The pop-up warning message, I want to change that. So let's do this. So let's see, if I do this, she gives me money. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Here you go. You're going to need this because you're unemployed. Thanks for the 50 bucks. Okay, so explore points. Okay. It did not give me money right off the bat. So I will need that to be the case. That's fine though. I don't care because I can't trigger the cutscene with her again anyways. She's already been cut. But if I refresh and it's not in the explore points, then we have an issue. It is. Okay. So money. Talk to Carol. So I need to make sure that that doesn't happen. So engage cutscene. And this should happen for any cutscene. So I'm going to put this in the general engage cutscene. So I need I basically need a util, which I think I already have. No points. Add no points. I don't think it's add no points. Where do I check? Explore points. So this is actual points, but where's like add no points? Oh, I can do it here. I can do it here. I just have to do the whole has, was it? Been something? Been viewed. Okay. I need to do this. I need to add been viewed to talk Carol, to Carol. Add no points. Go here. We have to add money to this. That is a type. And now we're going to go through here. We're going to look for money. And then if the value, map item, what is she called? Because the value is talk to Carol. No, God damn it. That's what I'm trying to avoid, Carol. No, it's part of the cutscene. Map cutscene. Here we go. Talk to Carol. Okay, so it has to be a map cutscene. Cutscene. Item equals. Query selector. And this will apply to everything. Okay, there we go. So this will apply to all cutscenes now. I should, if you collect stuff, it should not let you talk to them again, which will be good. Cutscene item. So we'll do the same thing here. I'll just do it like this. If cutscene item, cutscene item. No, what are you doing? Class list dot add. Been viewed. And then that will avoid me being able to talk to her again. Nice. This should work. As long as I got the position and shit right. Let's see. Don't talk to me. Good. It worked. Cool. Another good failsafe. So now I should not be able to be talking to her again, no matter what. Just in case, I'm going to stand right here, let her walk into me, because I know that worked before. And if she doesn't talk to me right now, we'll call it a day. Nope. We did it. Solid. Okay. So now we have money working. Solid. We have cutscenes not giving us multiple you know, prizes every time you do it. And in fact, if they do give you a prize, you can't talk to them again. But if they don't give you a prize, I am allowing them to continue to talk to them. Correct. I also would like, just seeing some of the logic I saw, I would like all the explainers. If one is open and you open another one, I want the other one to close. That'll be good. Besides that, dev mode's working. New start screen is much better than it was. I think we are in a good position. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find some more shit to do tomorrow too. Okay. Hey everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hey C Films. Really appreciate your time, man. Thank you for jumping on and saying hi. Video Fiend. You were a great person to have around. Alonzo, Asher. Thank you so much for jumping on earlier. And anybody watching in the future, hey, I appreciate it. The VODs are good. You know, I think anybody who made it this far, you rock. I hope you can come to an actual live stream, because I'd love to talk to you. Go ahead and ask me any questions you want about the industry, programming, writing, music, whatever. 3D printing. I didn't even talk about today's sponsor, which was Flex Keys. So get your Flex Keys today. That's Flex Keys, one word. .shop. You can get them, and they work really well. They make my fingers nice and nimble for all my piano and programming needs, and a hell of a lot of fun to play with. So happy Monday, happy Memorial Day, happy Tuesday if you're in my time zone, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much.